Get Barbados. I gotta look for him on that channel. I'm gonna look for connections. Barbados is gonna be around 130 degrees. I got him on 130. It's gonna be around 140, but I think 130 is really quite close. I'll go talk to Barbados right now. Make sure everything's warm up. How about that station in Barbados calling DX Land, breaker 26, break. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back to Barbados. You hear me out there tonight. How about a Barbados station out there? Breaker 26, break, calling for that Barbados station in the Caribbean. This is 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling out from the United States. How about that big island out there, Barbados, breaker 26, break. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying for the Barbados station. I hear you almost 3 pounds, almost 5 out here tonight. How about that 207 Barbados? How about the 207 Barbados? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. We got our beam pointing to you right now to Barbados. We're here loud and clear, almost 7 pounds, almost 9 in Tennessee tonight. 362 waving on back. Operator name is Richie. How about a 207 Barbados out there in the Caribbean? This is 362. They call me Foxman out here in Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. The radio I'm using tonight is a President Grant 1 from the 1970s. Turner plus 2 with a 2-pill. The antenna I'm using tonight, a 22-foot serial SY27 4-element beam. We got our direction pointed at 130 degrees toward Barbados right now in Tennessee. Alright, 207 Barbados, and down you're smacking about 20 pounds on my beam right now. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. I hope you got my numbers out there. This is Richie waving on back. They call me the Fox Man. Waving on back, breaker 207 Barbados, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounded good, almost 9 pounds. But my beam's pointing to you right now, but you're sounding like a local tonight. But audio sounded good all the way from Barbados. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back, 410. Alright, have a good one, 207 Barbados. You're smacking the hammer out here in Tennessee. I'm going to let you know you're banging on the meters at 9 pounds, almost 30. I just want to let you know, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. We just want to wave it on back on this old President Grant radio from 1977 with a Turner plus 2 with a serial SY27 4-element beam with a 2-pill. Go ahead, Big Iron out there in Barbados. Sounding good at 20 pounds out here in Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 waving on back. They call me the Fox Man. I just want to let you know, Barbados, how many pounds I'm heading down to that beautiful island in the Caribbean. 362 wants to know from Knoxville, Tennessee, wants to know. Hey, 270, yeah, so I'm calling you 270. My numbers are 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. We're here almost 9, almost 30 out here tonight on my President Grant radio.
Get in on it, sir. Who won that? Who won the race over there tonight, brother?
Hey, Barbados, I'm going to let you know. What's your numbers? Is it 207? My numbers are 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there, loud and clear.
Oh, from Georgia. I had to get it there. When they done there, was talking to her, but I could hear a little of it all in here. But anyway, I'll get out of the way. Everybody's sounding good.
I don't know if I got them, guys. How about that Barbados station out there? Do you got a copy 362? I want to know if I made it to Barbados tonight from Knoxville, Tennessee. Getting on down on an old President Grant radio from 1977 with the 858 chip with a serial SY27 4-element beam about 22 feet off the ground. With a turn plus 2, we're running a 2-pill tonight.
Yes, sir. You're talking, Skip. What was you talking to?
I was talking to Barbados down there. I'm on my beam antenna tonight. This is Foxman up in Rockwood, waving on back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that a coon hunter? Is that ridge runner? I hear you loud and clear at 30 pounds. I got my beam pointing toward Barbados right now at 130 degrees on my beam. How about that Barbados station out there, Breaker 26, break. Do you got a copy? 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling out.
Hello, on his broke down radio.
That broke down radio is getting out 30 pounds over in Rockwood, Tennessee. Foxman wants to let you know. Wave it on back on this beam antenna, but you're coming loud and clear.
Hello.
Audio. I think we just lost Barbados a few minutes ago. I think that was the E-skip condition. I just want to let you guys know. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, getting on down.
Hey, I'm just running this 30 watt. It's a RCI Ranger there, 2985 bullet. That's what I'm talking on there. I'll flip back over to the beam there. I ain't even on it. I was on auxiliary there.
That RCI radio is getting out at least 20 pounds out here up in Rockwood. I want to let you know. I'm talking on an old President Grant from 1977 with a 4-element beam with a serial, running a turning plus 2 with a 2-pill, but you're getting out there tonight. Sounded good out there.
Ain't got no power, nothing new stuff over here. Hey, I've got 2 big boxes over here. I'm thinking about selling one of them there. I've got the 2-3 CH3000. I've got 2 of them. I'm gonna sell one of them, I think. Old guy up there in Kentucky there, old Mike Caldwell,
I'll let you know if someone wants to buy those boxes. I'll put this on the video on YouTube a little later, but I was trying to make a contact to Barbados. But yeah, I'll let them know out there. My guys are out there. My numbers are UDX362. They call me the Foxman. Maybe one of my UDX guys will buy it out there for me. I don't know what they call you out there. How about that 207 Barbados in the Blue Waters? Do you got a copy? 362. Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Where are you at? 7 pounds between 5.
That's good, no doubt there.
How about that Barbados station 207 breaker. 362 got you a copy up in Knoxville, Tennessee on an old President Grant. We're here out there on the beam. I just want to let you know those Blue Water Barbados, if you hear me out there, 362 waving on back from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you.
Long, I ain't part of it. I don't talk on these radios that much.
How about that 207 in the Blue Waters Barbados, breaker 26, break. Do you got a copy? 362, they call me the Foxman up in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. All right, I'm going to get out of the way there. There's a bunch in there. Good evening. time everybody and bullet. I'll catch you later, Lord willing.
I'm trying to grab him. How about that 207 Barbados, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying out for that station in the Caribbean.
Hey, good evening time down there. How you doing tonight there? Why not? Hey, I'm surprised you can hear me on this old shockwave, that right?
Let me swing my beam back to 180. I'll talk to these guys in a second.
I flipped over right there on the beam. Hell, I got it right there, why not, on this Barefoot 30-watt radio. I've got the beam pointing down that way now.
Yeah, your beam's working. It's working good up in Rockwood, Tennessee. Foxman wants to wave it to you. Sounded good, almost 30 to between 20 pounds up there. It's working. But can you hear me on my beam antenna too? I'm on my President Grant radio for the 70s with a 2-pill, running the Turner Plus 2. We hear you out there with your beam antenna. I just want to let you know that the 3-watt radio is getting out loud and clear up here in Rockwood. Foxman wants you to let you know.
I heard you up there, Rockwood. Well, buddy, you're coming in on the side of the beam there. I hear you, no doubt there. It's evening time, and I'm going to get back out of the way now. There's a bunch in there. Good evening time.
Yeah, they call me Foxman 362 up in Rockwood. I'm on an old President Grant radio. I'm on my 4-element beam with a stereo about 22 feet off the ground with a 2-pill, but I got my beam pointing at 180 degrees south. I hear you guys out there loud and clear. So what kind of radio are you running tonight? Is that a 3-watt Cobra? Alright, I'm going to let you go out there. I just want to let you know your radio's getting out there today up in Rockwood. They call me Foxman 362. It's me up here on the beam antenna. I hear you guys out there tonight. I'm on an old President Grant radio from the 70s with the 858 chip with a 2-pill. But I want to let you guys know, I think last night was great conditions. I was talking on channel 36 and 3 last night. I made a contact in New Zealand last night, and we heard a lot of Australian stations on the lower sideband last night around 9 o'clock last night, and it faded out. I'm going to try to swing my beam back to the Caribbean, see if I can get that guy in Barbados. I don't know if he heard me. So I'm going to get him. But I was talking, these are the channel 26 local guys. Smoking Down Skip Chase. They could be 60 miles away from me. That's got to be, who's that guy? Is that Ridge Runner? I'm trying to figure out who that guy is. He could be 40 miles away. If you guys know who this guy on channel 26 is for these Smoking Down Skip Chasers, let me know who that guy is. I'm trying to figure out who's handle. It could be a Crew Hunter, Ridge Runner. There's a lot of guys out there. Let me know who it is. The guy I talked to on his beam. I think we lost Barbados by now. I got it 130 degrees. I'm checking the band right now. I'm looking around. We get Barbados, they show on some different channels. But one night I got guys in Antigua at that night, just clear. So there's Eastgate coming on right now, I think. But I think we lost him tonight, guys. I'm going to swing this beam back to the West Coast. So, no conditions tonight, but it's hard to grab them. But they can hear Barbados, and I heard them in there. I don't know if I made the contact. If I did, it'd be quite nice. If it did not, at least I talked to a local guy out here, about 40 miles away. They were good at least 40 miles away from some of the guys I talked to. And that guy could be down in 10 Mile, Tennessee, or Sweetwater. So, no conditions tonight. It was lucky we grabbed Skip that way. He said I was getting out pretty good. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good night. Just want to see how it was going on the air. So those are the Smoking Down Skip Chasers on channel 26. That was the rooster you could hear. And that could have been one of the local guys about 40, 50 miles away. I'll try to figure out what handle that was. So catch you later. This is UDX362, Foxman 362, World Radio on YouTube from Foxman. Catch you all guys later.